There was a time in Canadian sports history where we Canadians, we were very, very satisfied and content by just making it to an international tournament. That was our goal. So when Canada made it, let's say, to the Summer Olympics, for us, there was mighty celebration. When we made it, let's say, into the Soccer World Cup, there is mighty celebration. When we make it into the Winter Olympics, there is mighty celebration. We're more preoccupied by participation and not so invested in winning the tournament. That used to be our culture. If you've been in this country for quite a while, we just want to make sure that we show up. And for us, we conclude and we celebrate that as victory. We just want to make sure that we march into the event and the tournament. And we call that an accomplishment. The goal for us was making the tournament and not necessarily winning it. Until a time came when we had a change in leadership in our sports organization. And they came up with this concept of owning the podium. For those who've been here for quite a while, you remember that phrase. That we are no longer satisfied to just show up. We are no longer going to be content by just making an appearance, but we want to start winning medals. We want to own the podium. We want that the national anthem of our country should be sung in the Olympics, Summer Olympics, Winter Olympics, hockey games. Yes. And when that decision was made, something transformational started happening. We started winning more medals. Not just bronze, we started winning gold medals. Because there was a shift in our mindsets, but there's also a shift in our investments, in where we're investing our energy, investing our time. We're no longer satisfied, as Paul said, to just be part of the tournament, to just participate. We said, no, we want to win. We want victory. And here we see the Apostle Paul is challenging us. That likewise, as the people of God, if we are not careful, we may get entangled in this idea and the celebration that we are chosen. We have been selected. We have been set in as king and priest. And somehow we can settle at that level and we failed to grow into the fullness of what that actually means. And here he says that, guys, I don't want you guys to just be satisfied by being part of the tournament. I don't want you to just be content and satisfied by the fact that the grace of God has been deployed and made available. I don't want you to celebrate only by the fact that you guys are king and priest. I want you to start investing to actually becoming that. Amen. Becoming that. Becoming that. And Paul here used the analogy of an athlete. He says, don't you understand that people take part in a tournament and they do so because they want to win?